Hello, and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking this video. My name is T.Prince, and I am a certified leadership and life coach, as well as HR expert with over 15 years of leadership experience in major organizations. I help people remove perceived obstacles and elevate their reality in the most amazing ways. Today, we're going to talk about focus, how to stay focused, how to get focused, how to prepare your focus, how to keep your focus. All things focus is what we're going to discuss today, so stick around. So before we dive into how to sustain your focus, keep your focus, and just be focused in general, I like to start off by sharing that I believe focus, it originates a lot in our mindset and how we think about things. When we know our why, when we are consistent and disciplined, when we have something that we're going after that's often bigger than ourselves, it's easier to keep a focus. When we don't have a why, when we aren't very disciplined, when we have a lot of distractions in our lives, it is much easier to fall off the wagon, not be focused on things as well. Having a growth mindset, understanding that there's things to be done, there's goals to be accomplished, but there's also time for the other things that we enjoy in life, and knowing how to prioritize that is going to be the key to success, to stay focused, to complete things, finish things, start things, whatever it may be. And then on the flip side of that, if you are really struggling with focus, you have to find ways to remove the distractions. You have to make sure that you are getting to the root cause of any limiting beliefs that you may have about why you can't complete something or fulfill something, or if it's your energy levels, if it's how you're feeling, tackling the root cause of the issues or the feelings that you have around not getting things done or completing things, or having the focus to have the clarity to envision the things that you desire. So it's important to get to the root. Working with an accountability partner, a coach, sometimes even a therapist or a physician can really help you to kind of narrow those things down and find focus, because I do understand that for some people it's just not as cut and dry and it's not easy. But I'm hoping that this video will help you find more clarity and create more focus and discipline to accomplish the things that you desire to accomplish in your life, for yourself and for your family, or whatever they may be. So the first tip I have when it comes to being focused and sustaining your focus is mindfulness, particularly around your morning routine. How you start your day is so important. So start each day with meditation, journaling, exercising, and just having a really positive mindset about what it is you desire to accomplish for that day, and having a visual outlook and just overall goals, right? Some people like to have an exact plan on how their day will look, and others might have a general rough idea on how the day will look with some flexibility worked in there. And whatever it is, I think just starting your day where you are giving grace and you are honoring yourself, honoring source, whatever it is that gets you motivated or allows you to tap into yourself, go for it. So for some people, it might be prayer, exercise, again, as I said, meditation, journaling, but just prioritize time with yourself. It will go a long way. Set clear goals, but set these goals with the future in mind. So I'm really big on goal setting, but the difference between being focused and just goal setting, I think it's really almost working backwards from your goal. So if I want to sustain my focus to accomplish something, I'm going to think about, when I accomplish that, how do I feel? What am I doing? What is the significance of that fulfillment and completion and whatever that may be? And setting incremental goals, working backwards from there up till now, that always helps me to see things through and set smart goals that I know that's going to get me to the end game and the end goal of what it is I'm trying to accomplish. Again, everyone is different when it comes to that, but focus, really, it's going to require planning and goal setting, because without that, you don't have a vision. You can't really see where you're going, and that clarity and the focus will and can potentially get diminished. So if you set yourself up for success in the planning from the jump, you're going to be more likely to stay focused on whatever it is you're going after. Create a vision board. Okay. A lot of us are visual people. And sometimes, even if you're not, find a visual way to track your goals or to encourage and promote or inspire yourself to go after it is what you're going after. That will really help with the focus aspect. So think big. Again, like I said, with the goal setting, think backwards. If you're looking to purchase a new home, do a vision board and put that home, whatever it is, close as possible to what that home may be. Put it where you can see it. Create a vision board and put it on your phone where you can see it every time you pick up your phone, or put it on your mirror in your bathroom where you see it every morning, or in your refrigerator, or wherever, in your car. Whatever those goals may be, find visual ways so that you can constantly remind yourself of what it is you're desiring to keep your focus on those things. The next tip to staying focused is prioritizing self-care. I feel like in every video I talk about self-care in one way or another because I think it is important, and you will always be your greatest investment, and you have to love on yourself and take care of yourself so that you are able to show up and give to the world and those around you. So take care of yourself first. Prioritize exercise, prioritize your rest, getting quality rest, eating healthy, eating well, making sure that you are keeping your stress levels at bay, that you're surrounding yourself with supportive people who are going to encourage and promote your focus, staying around people who are going to encourage you and promote more focus and clarity and inspiration, and not people who take from that. That's important. Understand that a healthy body promotes a sharp mind. So when you're taking care of your body, you're naturally going to be more creative, more energetic, more inspired, and then more focused to go after what you desire to go after. Include mindfulness in this as well. Reflection is key. Focus is huge when you're able to find clarity and break things down. You will find more focus as you continue to take actionable steps, and you'll decide and determine, what works for you, what doesn't, if you need to tweak or pivot or make adjustments along the way. So again, be sure to reflect and just take time to take care of yourself on the journey. Another way to stay focused, especially if you're very, very busy and you're often doing a lot of tasks in a day or taking care of a lot of responsibilities, is time blocking. I am the queen of time blocking. I love to time block because it allows me the opportunity to touch a lot of things throughout the day, give them my undivided attention, but in a block schedule. So scheduling, blocks of time to designated activities can be very helpful. These time periods could be 10 minutes, they could be 2 hours. It just really depends on what you're working on and how much time you need. This helps you to manage your time effectively, and it assures that you're making progress without feeling overwhelmed. Because again, we all likely wear many hats and have a lot of moving parts. So it allows for you to touch a lot of things and focus on things, with your undivided attention, yet, prevents you from feeling overwhelmed with your to-do list or the things that you have going on. Another thing that I love about block scheduling is that it really allows you to be sharp. If you're spending 20 minutes on something and you're narrowing in on that for 20 minutes, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a lot more energetic and bring forth better ideas and better energy and just be more productive, as opposed to, working on something for 5 hours, right? Yeah, you can get a lot done in 5 hours, but sometimes you'd be surprised how much you can get done in short blocks and periods of time. Limit distractions. I'll repeat that. Limit distractions. Distractions are literally an absolute nightmare when you're trying to stay focused on something. It is pulling you away from what it is you're going after. And a lot of times we have distractions that we don't even realize are distractions. So be mindful and think about everything that you do. It goes back to the routines and the goal setting. Your routines, your daily behavior, your daily actions, your goals should all align with what you are focused on achieving. If it doesn't align with that, it's a distraction. That's how you identify these distractions. So think about your biggest distractions and find ways to minimize them. This could be setting boundaries for screen time when you're scrolling on your phone, or if you are a TV watcher, sometimes even reading too much. I'm all for reading and doing things that's pouring into you, but at the same time, if it's a distraction from what you should be focused on, it is not conducive to your goals at that time, if that makes sense. You should carve out time to do the things that you enjoy, whether it's movie watching, reading a book, having fun. I think those things should go into your weekly schedule, your daily schedule. But the goal is to set a plan in a day and be focused and stick to the plan in order to sustain your focus. So create quiet workspaces, delegate tasks to work members, family members, whomever that may be, but have boundaries and figure out what those distractions are so that you don't get caught up and fall off. Stay organized. Organization is a key to focus and success. I put everything on a calendar. If it's not on a calendar, it does not exist. But find your way to organize your day, your weeks, your month, your year. I like to do annual planning, quarterly planning, monthly planning for myself, right? I look at my year and I break that down into quarterly goals and then monthly goals, and then that's going to give me the daily goals that I need to implement and stay focused on to reach my overall goals and objectives. So you really have to, again, think backwards and think long term, and then break those down into smaller bite-sized pieces so that you can stay focused on accomplishing them to get to the bigger objective. Being organized helps you to reduce stress and just stay on top of your game. This is both personally and professionally. So I've already said this one before, but I'm gonna make it a tip in itself, and that's to hire a coach or work with an accountability partner or delegate or request or ask someone in your life to be your accountability partner. So working with a coach can be so helpful in this regard because a coach is going to hold you accountable and help guide you on the journey to accomplish your goals. So if you are struggling with your focus or unable to identify why you are lacking focus, a coach can kind of help hone in on some of these things to promote success and clarity on the journey. Have an accountability partner, a friend or family member, that's just someone who's going to ask you about what it is you said you were going to do, inquire about where you are, and just keep you on it, right? Oftentimes, if we're doing things and there's no accountability, we're more inclined to not complete something or not do something because we don't have anybody to answer to. But if you have someone to answer to, or someone who is going to be expecting something to be completed or done, you're going to be more inclined to do it. So that's how a coach and an accountability partner can help you on the journey when trying to sustain your focus. Have a goal-driven journal. I love journaling because it's so reflective. It helps you to gather your thoughts and promote clarity, but it can also help you track your goals and reflect on your progress. Oftentimes we do things and we don't realize how much our actions are promoting more clarity. Have you ever had a thought and you thought, oh, this is a great idea, this would be awesome, but you do nothing with it, and it just sits or just goes away? But if you have a great thought and you start taking steps to execute on that thought, whether it's research or doing actionable things to move forward, you're going to get more creative thoughts. You're going to get more inspired. So therefore, that action is creating more clarity and more focus for you. So I always say journal, reflect, implement, because that's going to then bring more focus, more clarity, and often more excitement and creativity to whatever it is you're working on as well. So don't get stuck. Always move, keep your brain moving, and allow your mind to release your thoughts, whether you're talking through them, journaling on them, whatever it is. Just continue to allow yourself to just be free and flow. That's really going to help promote focus as well. And the last one I have today is going to be reconnecting with your why. So this goes back to the beginning of the video where I shared that your mindset around certain things is going to impede on your focus or promote your focus, okay? But reconnecting with your why, whenever things get blurry or things just start to feel a little uncertain, go back to the drawing board. remember why you started. Remember why you are doing what you're doing. And again, make sure that it's often bigger than yourself, right? We love ourselves as we should, right? And if you don't, that's something that you have to continue to work on, because self-love, self-discipline, those are ways that we honor ourselves and we hold our commitments to ourselves. But oftentimes, if our why is not bigger than us, we're okay letting ourselves down, unfortunately. But we are less likely to let someone else down, right? So I always just say, allow your why to be bigger than you at times, because even when you want to quit or you want to give up or give in, if your why is bigger than you will be less likely to do that, because you will know someone else is depending on you or someone else is looking forward to this. And sometimes that'll give you that extra push or that extra dose of encouragement or motivation to see something through. So connect with yourself, connect with your why, regularly remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing, connect with your passion, and just be sure to have fun, right? Find ways to make what you're doing exciting. Just make sure that it's just not a slug. And I get it. Everything that we do won't be sexy and exciting. But if there's any way to romanticize or promote excitement in whatever you're doing on your journey, that could also be very helpful. So I hope these tips were helpful, and I hope that you are able to gain some insights to help you sustain your focus, get going, get started, complete something, whatever it is. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share this video, and please comment if you have anything to add to the conversation. Again, my name is T.Prince, and I am a certified leadership and life coach, as well as HR expert, and I help individuals remove perceived obstacles and elevate their reality in the most amazing ways. I make videos here about motherhood, conscious leadership, women empowerment, and just all things amazing. So again, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks.